Tov Rabotai Be'ezrat Hashem Na'aseh V'Natzliach. Good morning, everybody. It's already the beginning of the 3 weeks. Unfortunately, it has repeated once again this year. So, what are we allowed to do, and forbidden activities on this regular fast day? It's not so much regular because it's a very holy day, and if you really go into the depths, like Harav Porat also says, from the teachings of the Maharal. Maharal was Rabbi Yehuda Lowy from Prague. He was like 700 years ago, plus minus. So he says that it's not really 5 things that happened, and it's not really you cannot divide these 2 days and make them separate, because really it was as if one day, 17th of Tammuz and 9th of Av. But different calamities have befallen these 2 days, and he asks over there, the Maharal Hakadosh Miprag Zatzal, he says what is the number, what is the digit that every Jewish person is allowed to say Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, the repetition of the silent prayer, different things we have to take up the Torah, different basically things that. What is the digit that we necessitate for us to have that prayer and not to skip it? The answer is 10, right? The 10. We learn from the spies, we learn from different places of the Torah. But he says that's the whole thing, that Hashem took it and he split it. These days, he split it into 2, which means 5 things happened on 17th of Tammuz, and the next 5 things have befallen or have happened in the 9th of Av. Unfortunately, these are the 3 weeks that the neshama goes very, very deep down. It goes deep down, and therefore it hibernates, right? And that's why in these weeks we have to we have to dive very deep in order to collect those sparks of the kedusha v'tahora, in order to go deep and take our neshama out. We're going to speak about it today between Mincha and Arvit, a little bit more about that. That even though it's so deep, you still have to go and dive for it. You dive in the pool, you cannot dive in the Torah, you should dive in the Torah as well. So this is the 10 things. It's really 10 things, but Hashem had to split it. So it is as if, I don't want to use the word punished, but as if we are grounded, because Neshama has went into the ground. It has been grounded, therefore we have to get the 5 things times 2. And this is the time where our kedusha v'tahora it is being lost, it is being killed by the goyim. Anyone is able to pierce the Jewish person, the Jewish group, the Jewish nation. It's an unfortunate thing that at this moment of time Hashem gives our enemies, if we have any, really our enemies are called the klipot. The klipot are the spiritual husks. And unfortunately, when we do not come to rectify that, when we do not come to collect and turn spiritual husks into spiritual powers, spiritual mitzvot, unfortunately, these things are born, and you see so many different terrorists, so many different goyim, they come and they attack us. Unfortunately, in the 9th of Av, from these 3 weeks, the plan has at least been invented, has been put in the thought process, has been put in the world. Unfortunately, that Holocaust should happen, the first World War I, World War II, different Sephardic sadnesses. In Europe also, the Ashkenazim went through a lot of pogroms, a lot of hardships. Faradim also, unfortunately, through the Goyim and through the times that where they have lived and where they have been resident, they always go high, and somehow always there's jealousy from the goyim, and sometimes there's that leads to bloodshed and all the different things. Unfortunately, obviously that all comes from these physical dates. They come from the spirituality, which means first Beit HaMikdash, second Beit HaMikdash, and any other calamity that has happened. Most of them have happened in these 3 weeks, closer to the Tisha B'Av. So, what are we able to do? What are we not able to do? So the 3 things that we are not able to do, the 2 things is out of the 5 is we cannot eat and we cannot drink. But if you need to put lotion, even for your benefit, for fun, to smell good, whatever it is, to put on deodorant, to take a shower, to have marital relations. So this is all allowed. This is all, yes, allowed. It's not Yom Kippur and it's not Tisha B'Av. It is permissible to take a shower on a regular fast day. One may even use hot water today. Similarly, one may go swimming on a regular fast day. Just don't go to the deep areas. So we have to be careful because danger is found. One is only permitted to take a haircut on a regular fast day if he is unable to take one on another day instead. Marital relationships are not prohibited, and the laws of harchakot are not in effect on a regular fast day. Harchakot means when you have to be away from the wife, you have to keep those halachot of nidah, both the wife and the man. So if they are allowed to each other, the harchakot do not apply in these regular fast days. One may paint and renovate his home on a regular fast day. One may wash clothing on a regular fast day. One who is not obligated to fast may recite Eshehyanu on a new fruit. Interesting, hiddush. Similarly, one may also recite Eshehyanu on a new article of clothing on a fast day. Also hiddush. However, if one can wait until after the fast to wear the clothing, he should. Also, somebody asked in the morning if they are allowed to read Gomel or not, or if they should at the moment when they were reading the Aliyah. And on a fast day, maybe the answer is no, you should not read Gomel because it's something happy. But the Halacha says otherwise, which is, it is permissible to recite the Baracha of Hagomel on a fast day. This is from Harav Ben Zion Abashaul, Alav Shalom, in the Or L'Tzion. And also, some say that it is proper not to eat meat or drink wine on the night before a fast day. Well, we know why. It is not proper to listen to music on a fast day, and also in these 3 weeks we are not allowed to listen to music already, and not even dance without music. No gestures. It's the 3 weeks. Some people are also stringent not to listen to music on the night before a fast day as well. It is permitted to cook and handle food on a fast day, and there is no concern that one might accidentally eat it. One who owns a food establishment or grocery store may sell and serve food to people who are not fasting on the obligatory fast days. However, one should hang a sign in front of the store that states that today is a day of national fast day for the Jewish people. If there is a need, it is technically permitted to get married on Tzom Gedalia, Asara B'Tevet, or on the 17th of Tammuz. However, it is proper to wait until Tzet HaKochavim when the fast is over. Rabotai, easy and meaningful fast. Baruch Adonai La'olam, Amen, Amen. Shaving? Shaving for the Sfaradim is allowed. In the groups, go in the groups or go on my WhatsApp status and I put the chart, what is allowed for Sfaradim or for the other groups, Ashkenazim. Yes, I have it in English and I have it in Russian for the Bukharians /Sfaradim. Baruch Adonai La'olam, Amen, Amen.